So, in the previous video, if you completed it, you should have Firefox or Chrome, whichever you chose, in your dock. You should have changed the default browser to Firefox or Chrome, whichever you chose, and you should have a screenshot on your desktop that shows that, right? So in this screenshot, we can see the icon there for the browser I chose, and we can see it here in the preferences, right? So you should have a screenshot that is similar. If you don't have it, you'll need to take one, right? So you might need to open your preferences again, right? So if I go up here to the Apple, right, and go to System Preferences, and I can go back to General to take that screenshot if I don't have it. Now, we need to go to the next step. So, launching the browser that I've chosen. We'll wait for it to start up. Now we're going to go to Manage Book, log in, and add a bookmark, and upload stuff to the task. So, I have lots of stuff already here, and I already have the bookmark here, but you might not, so let's take care of that. You can directly type it in, waste.managebook.com, and I've been there multiple times, so it remembers it. Yours, it won't remember yet, because you haven't been there yet on this computer. So I can press enter, and it should go. You can also get to it from Google if you type in the right search terms. So if I type waste and manage Bach, it should come up. There we go. And if you're in the right place, you'll see our school name, you'll see the W, you'll see the arches, etc. Now, this is the login screen, and this information doesn't match what you use to log into the computer. It's a little different. This login here is your email address, so it's like the first 5 of your last name, and then like the first 3 of your first name, and then 000 or 001 or 2 or whatever your number is at myspisd.org. And then this password is a password that you have chosen if you have set up your account. So hopefully you've already used ManageBook, being that we're this far into the year. And that might have been in PE or IW or ART or wherever. If you haven't, you have an email back from like August that lets you set the password. You can try to find it, or if you can't find it, or if you can't remember your password, you changed it from then, you can do forgot your password, and you can type in your email address here, and it will send you an email letting you change your password. So, once you've typed in your information, it will ask if you want to let the computer remember it. That's fine if you want to. It will only keep this information on your account on this computer. So, when other students log in, they won't have access to that. So, you can choose yes if you want to. It will make things faster, especially if you have a hard time with your password. So, you might want to say yes. Now that we're here, we can do a couple different things. So yours is going to look a little different, and some of your choices will look a little different too, since you have a student account, plus your classes are going to be a little bit different. On the left side here, you should have a menu. If you don't, you might try clicking this little button up here. Depending on how wide you have the browser, sometimes things disappear, right? So if you're having a hard time seeing everything, or maybe it's dark gray, you might just make your browser a little bit wider. Once you're logged in and everything looks good, on the left side, if you don't have your classes already open, go ahead and click on it. So these are the classes that I have. Down here, I have Spring 6th Grade Tech Apps. You might not have it on there because you haven't joined the class yet. When they put you in the class, like when the school puts you in the class for like Skyward and all those things, they don't add you to ManageBox as well. So we need to add you to this class. So in addition to these, you should have a button that lets you search for classes. Mine says see all classes, but yours might say find classes or join classes, something like that. So go ahead and click on it, and you should end up seeing a huge list of classes kind of like this. From here, you can type in search terms, right? So we're looking for Spring 6th Grade Tech Apps. So if I type Spring, I have a few, right? We can see 7th grade Tech Apps down here. We're looking for the 6th grade one, so maybe I type just a little bit more. Oops. 6th. There we go. So mine says leave because I'm already in the class. Yours, if you're not in it yet, should say join. So if yours says join, go ahead and click on it. Once you've done that, you should have it over here, which allows you pretty quick access to it. So I can click here, or I can click there. Doesn't matter which one, it'll go to the same place. So now that I'm here, this is the class itself. So what this looks like will change a little bit at different parts of the year, depending on what we're currently doing. What we're looking for is, well, for right now, actually, let's wait here. This is fine. What I want you to do here is to actually add a bookmark. I mentioned the bookmark up here, right? So a bookmark allows you to quickly get to a website without having to type the URL in every single time. So we can see my bookmark here, but I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that just to show you how to add it. So, assuming you don't have a bookmark yet, you can go to Bookmarks. If you're in Chrome, yours might look a little different, but it's pretty much the same. And we can do Bookmark this page. Now, you'll see something sort of like this, and you have some options. Don't just click Done right away. Instead, I want you to switch this from Other Bookmarks to Bookmarks Toolbar. This will put it right there. If I have a different option on here, I'll still have a bookmark, but it'll be like buried in some menus up here somewhere. So choose a Bookmarks Toolbar. If you're in Chrome, the wording might be a little different, but it should look something like that. So now I have this bookmark here, and because I waited until I got to the Spring 6th Grade Tech Apps page, whenever I click on it, it will take me right here. Now, depending on the last time I logged into ManageBox, it might actually take me to the login screen first, but then hopefully it will take you here. Or after you log in, you can hit the button again. So, once I'm here, this is where I'm going to deal with my screenshots. So, I want to take one more screenshot now that I have logged into ManageBox and I've added my bookmark. Now I have two screenshots, right? One showing the bookmark and one showing that I changed Firefox to be my default browser. So here is the task assignment itself. Yours is going to look a little different because you're a student and I'm a teacher. I can see all of you guys that have added the class. Oh, and I can see someone actually already uploaded it. Yours is going to look a little different. You won't see all of these people. You'll just have the task, and you'll have a little spot where you can upload a file. Yours is going to look a little bit like, let's see, you'll have like a button like this that will say Browse, and you'll be able to browse to wherever you put your screenshot. So when you first click it, you might be in Downloads or you might be in Documents. you'll need to click on Desktop, because this is where your screenshots will go by default. And from here, you can click these and you can upload them. So I want you to upload both. So this one, and as soon as you click it, you'll get another browse button, and then the other one. Right? So now I have both. Now, just clicking browse and selecting them doesn't actually turn them in yet. I have selected them, right? But I haven't actually uploaded them yet. Down here somewhere-ish, you'll have a blue button that says like upload or submit. You'll need to click that, and then they'll actually be there. So if I scroll down, I've got a Save Changes button down here. Your button will look similar, but it'll probably say upload. Once I do that, then the page will update, depending on how fast or slow the network's going. Might be a little different. And then you should see something similar to this on yours, where it shows no longer the little boxes with browse, but actually that they are there. And that's your main goal for today. So get that taken care of. If you look on here, you can see that these are slightly different, right? So this was from the other day, this was from today, so you can see the file names are slightly different. Yours should be the same way. So confirm that, and if everything looks good, then awesome. Nice job.